everybody? It's your boy Rail back with another review, man. And this is your highly requested review, right? I don't know why. Y'all like to see me angry. I'm convinced. Hmm? You don't like to see me enjoy shit. You didn't come here for Rail to speak about things he enjoy. That's what I'm getting. Because if you did, y'all would not press me so hard to review Powerbook 4 Force starring Tommy. Because y'all know the only reason I'm here is fucking brand loyalty. All right? I've watched Power while it was good, and I stuck with Power when it was fucking trash. Why? Because I was invested, and it just is what it is. Power Book 2, same thing. That first season was trash. This one was questionable. But hey, it's entertaining. Fuck it, I'm here. 3, Raising Kanan. That's the only good one. That's the only quality Power verse spinoff thingy. That's the best one of the 4, right? Excluding the first few seasons of the original Power. And then you have this gutter trash in my city Power Book Force 4. Now, all right, fuck it. This is what you wanted. This is what you're about to get. Quickly, I don't know how much you guys remember, and if this is your first time here, if you're seeing this pop up, you're like, ooh, somebody's talking about Forrest. I love Forrest. And that, strap in. Okay? And I highly suggest you go watch my earlier reviews. But anyway, this is for my people who have seen and somewhat remember what I was talking about. Dahlia. Let me tell you what Power Book is doing this season. And then I'll tell you where they're headed and why this is why they increase their fucking chances of being trash. I'm gonna give it to you right here, episode. I'm gonna lay it out for you so you can see what the fuck I'm talking about and you can understand why you're about to get what you're about to get. So, my first issue with season 1 was Dahlia. Right? I was like, y'all doing all this when the star of the show is this new drug, unmarketed, created via science, and gives you such a magnanimous high that you linger out into the streets, Liliana, when there are fucking foreign men looking to murder you, Liliana, and you don't give a shit. It knocks Tommy off his feet, and we know how much drugs Tommy consumes. He consumes drugs in a lot, right? He's a drug abusing killer with a heart for family. How could you go wrong? And about this much business acumen. But anyway, Dahlia was the star of the show. I didn't understand why they didn't center around the drug. They had it. They had it there. But they started getting into these wars, taking over the street, trying to push Dahlia. I need the daughter. But now I'm into it with her father. It wasn't sustainable because they didn't focus on Dahlia. I spoke on this already, and guess what the showrunners decided to do? Oh yeah, they got rid of that huge plot hole. They said, you know what? The synthetic drugs, and it made things too complicated. Let's do what we do best, people. Should we just stick to coke and heroin? And yeah, that's a good idea. Fuck it. We could bring in connects. Let's just do what we do best. Let's not get fancy here. So, they X Dahlia out. How did they X Dahlia out? I don't know. Once Tommy figured out that, what's her name? Claudia got back on the scene with Dahlia, got it up and running with her more than terrified, against her will chemist, that he was like, I got a brilliant idea. How about I just drop the fucking formula online so now everybody has it? Let me now think, right? Now, when you probably saw that, you was like, damn, Tommy got her, right? Oh, yeah, and then when you heard Claudia's upsetness when she saw that Dahlia was online for public consumption, did you realize this is why the show is what it is? Damn near close at fucking stupid. Her first reaction was not what you'd think. My first reaction, if I had an exclusive drug that I marketed and I set the price for that nobody else can get. Right? I set the market on this new drug that nobody can get their hands on. Once it's released to the internet, I'm like, oh fuck. Now I have competition. Fuck. It was exclusive to me, and now not so much. But not to mention, I'd also be thinking, well, for these people to try to get a hold of this, and then there is a way to cook it. Right? It is I can give you look, I make a good ass like chicken parmesan crusted parmesan crusted chicken, right? That's what real specialty is, right? The kids fucking love it. Women came over, they ate that, they were mine. Okay, off my soul snatched with the parmesan crusted chicken breast. I'm just letting you know what it is. Soul snatcher. Okay, that's what I do. Now I can give you all the ingredients to my dish, the award-winning dish. But if I don't tell you what degrees to put the fucking oven on, if I don't tell you what seasonings to use, the amount of seasonings to use, if I just put the fucking molecules up there and it just tells you go at it, 9 times out of 10 is gonna be fucked. But okay, we're not thinking like that. Okay, fine. That went over heads. That was probably more technical. You got me. Okay, fuck it. Let me bring it down. Let me bring it down to even more layman terms. I'd probably just be pissed that, like I said, now I just have competition and fuck. Now I gotta like hit the streets in abundance. I gotta make a lot of it. I gotta be the number one primary seller. You know what my anger would not manifest from? You know what her excuse was? Her reason to blow up, fucking shoot the chemist in the face and totally get rid of Dahlia as a whole? As a record label, the group and entity, nigga, just throw it all away? Her excuse was, I fucking love it. Her shit was, oh my god, Dahlia was fucking exclusive, and now nobody wants what everybody can get. Nobody wants it. Dahlia has completely lost its value. Who wants what everybody else can have? I was like, huh, Carter? What? Who wants what? Why? Weed. I can name several drugs that are made in fucking abundance that several people would love to get their hands on if they can fund it. Weed never has went out of style. It's been famous since somebody saw it and accidentally smoked it and was like, oh, try this shit. Right before it had a fucking name. And you could grow, not only is weed a very popular thing that so many people want and they still want to get high, because guess what? It gets them high at a place that they want to be. You can fucking grow the shit yourself. Hey, you got the right weather out there. You got your little lamps. You want to raise your electricity bill? Fuck it. You can grow it yourself. So that whole, nobody wants whatever, out the window. Cocaine, how many movies have we seen about cocaine? They literally moved cocaine into our country by the fucking, what's that bigger than a ton? Like a kiloton or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I'm not a fucking mathematician. The big ass barrels on JP Morgan Chase Banks. That's how much people love cocaine, and it's not a fucking secret. It's not a secret. Heroin, not a secret, very popular. Opioids, not a secret, very popular. Everybody loves them, you can afford them, everybody fucking gets them. So that throws her argument completely out the window. And I'm just like, here we go. That was my first sign of, here we go. But anyway, they got rid of Dahlia. Okay, Dahlia's gone. Now let's get back to the regular drugs that we all feel comfortable with selling that make sense and we can write easily. So I'm cool with it. I'm not even mad. I'm just mad at her reason, but I like they got rid of Dahlia. I actually do. I know I went on that tirade, but I'm glad they got rid of it because they were using it incorrectly, and thank God, right? The other thing I want to say to the show, I don't want to hear Liliana's voice again. I don't want to see her ghost. I don't want to see her fucking image, because what you people do, prematurely, is that you fucking get a character, you develop them, you create these relationships, and because you don't know what you're doing, you murder them in the first fucking season, and then people go, oh my god, I love Liliana. Oh, I wanted to see what her and Gennaro could do. Oh, her and Tommy were a tag team group. Fuck, where do we go from here? And then you go, shit. Maybe we shouldn't have killed her. How can we How can we bring her back where it makes sense? I got it. Let her be Tommy's passenger. Everybody has a dark passenger. Fucking Dexter opened the door. Everybody talks to a fucking ghost. Kanan's always around. Huh? We always hear a ghost voice reading letters and shit. No, you fucked up. You killed off somebody that people liked. You killed off something that could have worked instead of a buddy cop, like a buddy drug deal thing with Scarface, Liliana, and Tommy. You know what I'm saying? So you did it, did it. I don't want to see no more ghosts. I don't want to hear a fucking voice. Live with your decisions, is what I'm saying. Fucking, I'm over the ghostly figures. Hey, Tommy, what you doing? Get up off your ass. Huh? Huh? Do it for me, Tommy. Find my killer, Tommy. You're better than that, Tommy. Sell those drugs. Okay, Liliana. And then the camera pans out to nobody. Don't fucking do that. I don't want to see it. You fucked up. It is what it is. Lay in it. All right. Also, now, so what's the premise of this season? The main reason why this is about to be a fucking shit show is because they have too many things going on. Shall I list them? Of course, yeah, why not? You're here, I'm here. Fucking let's talk about it. We've got Tommy versus the Flanagans, right? I hope I'm not being racist. Because that was just such a the Flans. God, I apologize to my Irish folk. That was very racist of me. I don't know where Flanagan came from. That's like calling the black dude Jenkins last night. Oh, you're a Jackson, right? You're a Jackson. Yeah, okay. No, so Flans, the Flans, not the Flanagans. So Tommy versus the Flins, right? And then you got Tommy versus the Big Big Flynn, right? Then you got Tommy versus the Little Flins. Then you got Tommy versus, is it the Serbians or the Albanians or fuck, I want to call them Serbian. I could be wrong, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Tommy versus them. Then you got Tommy versus Gennardo and his de facto crew, right? They defected from CBI, so the other half of CBI, Tommy versus CBI. Then just when those four things maybe couldn't been enough for Tommy, he is now trying to smash the Connect's little sister, and we all know how Tommy relationships end up. Every woman Tommy fucks dies. Huh? He's like Daniel Craig's James Bond. Everybody Tommy falls in love with fucks. They die. They're murdered. He kills them. They don't live. And it ends bad. So we have another victim. Right? We got another victim. He's flirting with her. She's trying to get to work. She's a nurse that doesn't know how to drive in Chicago. Fuck it. I'll roll with it. Even though nurses work crazy hours, 12-hour days, I don't know how you're coming up out of Little Village. Little Village, people. Now, those of you who are from Chicago and you know where Little Village is, you know people look like me, stay the fuck out of Little Village. Okay? It's just not fun. It's not a good time, and I'd like to make it up out of there alive. Unless you know somebody. Then there's like 7,000 gangs around the corner from each other beefing. Your brother is a head honcho cartel dude. I know anybody would love to kidnap you. And there is no secret who the fuck's sister you are. But sure, you taking CTAs. You're riding around at night. You're just, I'm out of this. I don't want to be involved with any of my brother's nefarious activities, his drug dealing activity. I don't deal with it, so I should be safe. No. You're not. She's not getting on public transportation. There's no nurse in the fucking city of Chicago that's taking public transportation. They taking an Uber, my G. They not. I'm telling you, unless they live downtown and is like going like UIC or some shit, or like one of them hospitals, and it's nowhere for them. Then sure, but Little Village to wherever the fuck she's working at, no, she's not getting. No. Calling cap on that, but okay, fuck it, she doesn't drive. So here he is, macking her down at the bus stop, macking her in her own kitchen, and her brother's fucking right there around the corner. So we can already line this up as Tommy versus the cartel dude. Like, that's gonna happen. That's gonna be a fucking problem. So what's that, like 5 problems for Tommy already? Great. I'm not done. Tommy done got himself in some more shit. Tommy versus the police, the feds. Oh yeah, guess what? Guess what New York, guess what Chicago did that New York couldn't do for what, fucking 8, 9 years? Huh? How long was Power out? 6, 7 seasons, 7 years? They could not find that motherfucker drove the same car. Tommy drove the same car. And they couldn't figure out who the fuck is this white boy in this car? They couldn't find the car. It took Chicago no less than fucking a year to be like, this dude looks a little weird. Let's get some fingerprints off the door. Real easy. So now they've discovered that Tommy is some big bad motherfucker from New York, but he's supposed to be dead. So now he has the feds on him because guess what? The one thing Tommy had going for him is that he was dead. He was a fucking ghost. He was a nobody. He had a brilliant start over. It was genius. A dead man starting new in a new city. It was brilliant. He could do whatever the fuck he wants and nobody could tie him to it. I don't know, unless you're driving that same motherfucking car everywhere you go. So yeah. So now it's him versus the Fed. So the Tommy is up against 6 things. You know you know why? That's why this is going to be yet another bad season. You just got too much going on. When was like too much of something ever good for anybody? Have you ever been to a fucking restaurant and the menu opens up like 3 ways? And there's 47 items on each page. Let me tell you one thing I can tell you about that restaurant. I never even been there, but guess what? That restaurant is fucking terrible. Why? Because they offer 187 options, which means they don't specialize in anything, so it's all either mediocre to terrible tasting. And it likely came out of the freezer. It's something reheated. Who the fuck is who has the ability to just make 187 items, like, fresh to table? Like, it doesn't happen. It's bad. It's terrible. Get the fuck up out of there. Your menu should have no more than like 10 things. The less your menu is, the better the fucking food is in that restaurant. That's a tip from me to you. Take it in good health. So with all these things going on, they're gonna be unable to focus on fucking anything to really bring substance to anything. So there's gonna be a little bit of bullshit sprinkled. Some things are gonna get closed faster than others because it's not as good. They're gonna be looking for exits out of this thing while trying to dodge this thing. It's gonna be a fucking mess. And I can tell you another thing. It's gonna be hella action this season. Why? Because you can cover up shit if you're shooting shit up. That's just how it goes. The more extreme the violence, the less the people give a fuck about storyline. You'll be watching some shit, and right before, we'll be watching Force. I wish I could watch it with you. I really do. That'd be awesome. But I promise you, we'll sit there and be like, I wonder how the fuck they gonna get out of this. This is pretty stupid. And by the time you start questioning something, boom, somebody shot in the face. You're like, holy shit, what just happened? And now your brain's got to restart. And it's like, ooh, the action's starting. It's a lot of killing. Before you can even like dig down into it, somebody will be dead. So I predict that every fucking episode, somebody is murdered. That's my ultimate hot take. I damn near can guarantee that. Now, let's talk about the other characters. He's in love with his deep voiced brother. He's really deep on this family shit right now. And he got his brother a new bar. His brother really wants to help him by selling drugs. But, he's situated his brother. Cool, not mad at that. Moms is in the picture. Love her. We should see more of her, which would be awesome because she's fucking hilarious. Them two together are magic. I'm not going to lie. I could complain a lot of things, but Tommy and his mama is fucking gold. And I'm here for all their interactions, right? Okay. What I do have a problem with is his fucking nephew. He was running the streets of Chicago, big gang shit. Hustling, selling drugs, about to shoot his friend, right? Making little drug deals with Indiana motherfuckers out there in Gary. He out there traveling to Gary to do drug deals. He gets shot one motherfucking time, and now he's oh yeah, what's up, Uncle Tommy? Hey man, I'm just trying to get back out there. And then it's like a fucking gangster after school special, them two with Tommy across from him on the couch. I was disgusted. It's like, no, little man, you ain't no way I'm finna let you back on the street. Sell drugs, your father would kill me. What if something happened to you? Nah, man. But come on, Uncle Tommy, I'll be useful. Look, Then he shows he's got to teach his old Uncle Tommy about TikTok. Huh? What a loving moment. Hey, what you see when you see this? Green heart. No, old man, this is how we sell drugs now, you dig? Huh? This is a code. My man is dancing, but he really letting you know he is selling drugs to the community on 84th and Cottage. You know what I mean? So I could do this for you. You know what, kid? That's a really good idea. That's how I saw it. It was fucking disgusting. I wanted it to end, but I don't know. So now he is running his uncle's drug empire from the comfortability of the couch, which is the exact opposite of what he wanted to do. He wanted to hit the streets and do what he'd been doing, but I guess he's going to be a good old boy and sit there and post up. I wonder if he's going to dance. He's going to do a little jig on TikTok while he's selling drugs. Or he's just going to put up a, huh? What is he going to take a picture of? You shot, your wound got infested. Nobody's changed his bandages. That sounds about right in the Tommy household. That infection could have really been for no reason. And do you know why his little wounds got infected? Oh, yeah. Maybe because Tommy's new little love interest happens to be a nurse. And then that situation is just the thing they needed to show Tommy as a loving man with a family, with a with a black family. Because, like, what woman... Look, this is to show that there's levels to Tommy. You feel me? I'm not just some white drug dealer, which is not something that you usually come across. So if you're not thrown away by that, huh? Did that not wow you? Guess what? Not only am I white and sell drugs and kill people, I got a whole black ass family. Here go my black ass nephew. Could you help him? So now he's just looking more interesting to the cartel sister. And she's like, you know, you're a really good guy after all. Like, no, he's not. No, he's not. He's not a good guy. His fucking nephew was fucking infected. He was the last one there. And he's helping. They live with each other. It's not that far out the realm. Like, okay, whatever. I guess that makes you a good guy. Fuck the drug dealing, killing, the shit that you hate. Huh? You don't even really kick it with your brother, but let a motherfucker bring his sick nephew to the goddamn hospital. You head over heels. You head over heels with it. Fuck off. Fuck off. So yeah, we see where that's headed. Diamond, aka Hips MacArthur. Huh? AKA Hippie Henry. Wide load wobbling motherfucker. So this is what I can't stand about Diamond. Him and his beef with his little brother Jannard. So what's happened? He didn't kill his little brother outside when he should have. He fucking should have. But okay. And to his surprise, his brother took his loyal followers with him, and now they're competition. So now he is beefing with the man who he could have just killed and had everything. It's not like they don't have enough problems on their own. But, okay, so now by letting your little brother live, he is about to do the exact same thing you give him another chance to do. He wanted to kill you, my nigga. And given another opportunity, he'd fucking try to kill you again. But I guess is the burden of the older brother. I wouldn't know nothing about it. I just know one thing: brother, mom, sister, favorite uncle, aunt, whatever. You try to blow my taco? You try to crack my shit? You're fucking dead if I get the opportunity. If the cops don't get you, I'm coming for mine. I don't give a fuck who you are. You can't kill me and I give you a chance to do it again. That's fucking insane. And give you an opportunity to take money out of my pocket? Steal my soldiers? No. So Diamond's back at it again. Now he's conflicted. Tommy's trying to take over the city. Diamond just wants to be, moderate. He's like, no, Tommy, you're doing too much. Because in order for us to do that, we'd have to kill both of the largest drug distributors in the whole city. Guess what Tommy's answer was? So? Fuck it, let's do it. Let's kill some shit. So Diamond is already looking sketchy at Tommy. So their relationship is already a wobbler. We don't know where the fuck that's going to end up. So that's an impending problem because guess who else? Jannard is always right there. That's going to be a fucking problem. Let's see. Jannard is having his own set of problems, which he should have. But I already know how this thing is about to get wrapped up. I already got it. So Jannard is down. He can't pay the plug back on time. He's losing soldiers. He's cutting deals he can't afford, right? Just to take people from his brother. There's a lot of people trying to murder his ass. He got the Serbs on his ass for promising him blocks that he never owned. Those are Diamond's blocks. Tommy ready to die for the shit. He can't wait to kill them motherfuckers. Tommy's just looking for a reason to kill them and take over the whole city. But he doesn't even have a connect. He's getting drugs from a connect. He's like, why we just don't go over their head? Maybe, I don't know, because we don't know who the fuck is our plugs connect. That was my question one. But anyway, we're talking about Jannard here. But, and I guess he has a strong ass love interest, Jannard. He's got some boxer chick that's so random. She wants to fuck him for some reason. I have no idea why. I don't know. Something about a nigga that don't know how to do business and constantly on the losing end of shit. I don't know. That she's attracted to it. Women are attracted to losers. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. It just is what it is. It is what it is. And he gave her the sensual strokes. He was just, I love how this is the brain of a man, right? This is why we some ill ass motherfuckers. Jannard is sitting there scared for his life in his house. He ain't got no money for his plug. Fucking Serge just threatening his life. He ain't figured out shit. He's scared at anybody knocking at his door. He got the tool out, ready to go at it with whoever's on the other side of his door, because it's going down. It's wartime for him, right? But here comes a chick through his door, and immediately all danger flees his brain, and he's ready to fuck something. Which is why 98% of men that's getting murdered in the game is because they got set up by a woman. Because our dick just overpowers the natural thinking muscles. Like, I was just terrified about death. Why is she bringing me extra cash? Why is she trying to fuck me? I don't know. This seems a little sketchy. No, meet me during business hours, 9 to 5. No after night shit. I'm a little on edge. But okay. Okay. But we saw that Jannard went to Claudia, right? To, like, make an alliance. Claudia dubbed him because he got Dahlia. Hot take, not so hot take, very cold take in fact. Because Dahlia has been exposed and nobody wants what everybody can have, as far as drugs are concerned, sure, we've been down that road, she now doesn't have a source of income. So guess what's going to happen? She's going to double back on Jannard and say, you know what, maybe we can work together. Because she's still not fucking with her daddy. Her daddy is over here trying to pay off the Serbs from going to war. So he's ready to go to war with them. I don't know. It's so many battles. I'm already confused. And this is one fucking episode. So anyway, Claudia's going to run back to Jannard. And they're going to, like, team up. And then Jannard's no longer going to be losing. And in fact, he's going to apply pressure to Tommy and them. That's a very cold take. It's not a hot take at all. That's just fucking journalism. That's just what's fucking about to happen. Okay? What's my man's name? What's her brother's name? Vic. Vic Flynn. I feel his pain, man. Vic can't win. His father ain't shit. Father got his woman killed, right? His black queen. He got his black queen killed for the simple fact that she was black, and he ain't want no mixed race ass babies. It is what it is. You're not finna water down the Flynn blood, baby. So, so he's tight as father. He wants that revenge. He thinks he could trust his sister and be a partner when she's just like him. So Vic is just fucking stupid. He's just looking for anybody. He's getting drunk off that fucking, what the fuck was he drinking? I think he was drinking like E&J or some shit. He was like drinking like that Erkin jerk. Like, he going through it. If you got a bottle of E&J, you've come on some rough times. But anyway, so he's still fucked up over his black princess. And then he makes a deal with his sister. We're going to team up against dad. We're partners. We're 50-50 partners. We're in this shit together. You don't make a decision without me. I don't do it without you. She agrees. Obviously, we all knew she was lying. Claudia just thinks that, I don't even know why she wants Vic for real. Like, I don't know what he brings to the table. Maybe she just wants a confidant. I don't see, he hasn't made one good business deal or decision, in my honest opinion, that I'd want to bring to my starting team. I don't know. But anyway. And then Claudia goes off and kills the chemist, which I agree she had to do. You can't just go, fuck, I don't need Dahlia no more. Okay, lady, you're free. Obviously, we can't do that. She didn't want to be there, and she's going to run to the cops first chance she gets. So I get it, Claudia. You did have to murder her. But what you could have did, I don't know, talk it over with your brother. And you should know, this is dead black women, okay? Black women being shot is very triggering for my man Vic. Vic seems to be the only man on this show who is concerned with the well-being of our black queens and princesses. So I feel sorry for Vic. He is fucked up. Okay, he is tired of black women dying around him. He's over this shit. Enough to just be like, fuck you, Claudia, I'm out. So, salute to you, Vic, for being a goddamn, I don't know, an ally to my black sisters. You're the only one who give a fuck, Vic. And I hate that for you. I hate that. I hate that you love black women and they just keep getting shot. That's not right. You deserve better. So what is Vic gonna do? I don't know. Do I give a fuck? Not really. Not really. If I have to make a hot take, I don't know. He links up with Tommy, because him and Tommy really didn't have a beef. And Tommy really warned him ahead of time that your father's trying to kill your girl. And then he does it. So, now that you beefing with your sister, I guess the only other place for Vic to go is with Tommy. And they had a nice little thing going. They did a shootout together, right? I remember that, season 1. They was like, fucking, I can't think of a good buddy cop movie where it was 2 white guys. It's always a white guy and a black guy. Or a black guy and an Asian guy. What's it 2 white guys? Tango and Cash. There we go. Fucking Vic and Tommy is like Tango and Cash, right? That's how they was season 1. So they probably get the gang back together. He probably teams up and says, fuck it. Because they do have 2 things in line. They both hate Vic's father. They both mad at his sister. And they both want the Serbians dead. So I can see Vic rolling with Tommy. That's probably going to happen. Diamond is going to get in the way somehow because he just wants to be a positive brother that sells drugs. He doesn't want to do too much. He's got a new parole officer that ain't going for none of the bullshit, which is very realistic. I like that. So he's got his own troubles. But yeah, man, that's the episode. Did it seem like I went through a lot? And I'm exhausted. I'm fucking exhausted. I know you should be. You're like, damn, I watched this. There's a lot going on. Yeah, what? It's a mess. All to be, and guess who died? First motherfucker to die? Actually, 2 people died. The chemist died, shot in the face, and then Tommy was waiting to kill that little motherfucker who ain't want to take his drugs. But he couldn't understand his anger. Like, who the fuck is Buddy? This is a white dude, random as hell. The cartel dude ain't trust him. As soon as he saw his white ass come in, he was like, hey, put somebody on the roof. This motherfucker like the federales. Like, nah, hell no. He might be the feds. Random white boy rolling the hill with the confidence? Nah, he's with the police. So I'm not mad at him. Sometimes stereotypes save your life. If I was down south and I seen a bunch of white gentlemen with fucking white hoodies, I might go, I'm not going to go that way. I'm going to choose a different direction. They might be the nicest motherfuckers on planet Earth. Might know how to fucking cook like nobody's business and take me to the best kickback of my life. But I would never fucking know. South, white hood, out the door. Okay? I'm not going to take my chances. Just is what it is. So, I sell drugs. White dude comes to my door talking about, I'm here to buy all the drugs. No. Police, this is entrapment. I ain't got drugs. It just is what it is. So, I bet Tommy's been dealing with that his whole life. So, it's a normal day for him. Right? But yeah, man, I hope you motherfuckers are pleased with this review. Like, you asked for it. I don't know why. But you fuckers love this show. And I know I'm going to get somebody arguing with me about, no, real, this show is great. Actually, I got it as like, number 2 is the best of the Power series. I got nothing to say to you, my nigga. I got nothing to say to you. If that's how you feel, go with God, enjoy, and see me next week. I'll be talking about it. I guess I'll be your favorite person to yell at every week. And I'm here for it. Because Rail is for the people. So with that, man, protect your health, yourself, your wealth, man. Your boy Rail is out of here. Peace.
Yo, I know I don't need no introduction, but y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Hollywood Rail, and I appreciate you for sliding through and watching these videos. But you know what I need from you? All right, if you ain't already, I need you to like this and subscribe this, man. We at 1,000 trying to get to 2, all right? Push it for your boy. Get them algorithms up. So when it come to that subscribe button,